Yeah, buddy. Got a nice fire going. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Got the coyotes out. They might try to come get my food, but I am gonna put it up in a tree. I also am aware that there might be mountain lions in the area. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the second video on my channel. Today we're out here camping in like a desert area in Utah. Only there are quite a bit of trees. If you look, this is gonna be my first solo trip out here camping. I'm not gonna go too far from my car. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could camp right here. There's already a fire pit. There's a bunch of trees. But my only concern is the other people. This might be a pretty good spot, but I'm actually gonna go up over there and take a better look. You never realize how hard carrying a 60-pound backpack is until you actually do it. Also got my wood. Got dry wood to start a fire with right back there. I'm thinking about camping in this area just by some trees, but I honestly want to go a bit a ways over there. Look for some more trees over there because I definitely need to gather some firewood. I might change my mind if I can't find any dead trees or anything to make a fire with, and I might go back down. Alrighty, so I have two options right now. I could either go down there and find some spot to camp over there, or I could go up there and go up that giant hill. But there aren't many trees over there, and I definitely need an area with a lot of trees. I'm leaning more towards camping over there. I'm just having a hard time making up my mind. Okay, I actually have a spot in mind, but I'm probably gonna have to go back. There's a bunch of cows. They're looking at me. I think that one might be a bull. Definitely don't want to mess with a bull, so they'll charge you. I haven't explored this area yet. If it was earlier in the day, I would definitely explore it. The sun's going down soon. It's just so muddy. Definitely not ideal conditions. I'm stepping in the snow to clean off my shoes. Oh yeah, that's a bull, all right. If I approach that herd, the bull will likely charge me. Jeez. Wow, I'm slipping so much. Oh my gosh, so muddy. What's hard about this is I have to make a decision soon, or else I'm not gonna be able to do this, because I really don't wanna be setting up things in the dark. Yeah, this is definitely a hike. Also, geared up in so many layers. So I decided to shed my winter coat. My feet are caked in mud now. It's all good. I think I better choose a spot near here. Hopefully I can find like enough trees, or it's definitely kind of scarce out here with the wood. I think I'm gonna go check out what's up over this ridge. So there might be tons of trees. Oh nice, somebody had a fire over there. There's already a fire pit right there. That's nice. Actually, there's some pretty good trees around here. I could cut some branches off. I don't want to cut down the whole tree because, you know, that'd be killing the tree, but I do want to find some dead shrubs, branches, and whatever else I can find. I also have a headlamp, so I mean, setting up in the dark isn't the worst idea. I think I'm just going to stay here. Probably the best course of action. So I have about 40 minutes till sun sets. Then I'll probably have another 30 minutes of sunlight. Sun's over the mountains now. But I think I found the spot. I want to build my fire, set up camp, put my stuff down. Shelter is going to go right here. I got my campfire over here. I'm just going to make a fire where there's already a fire pit. I'm going to begin building the fire, and I'm going to gather some firewood. I found a pretty awesome tree right there. It looks like it has a bunch of dead branches, and then I kind of got to go hunt for firewood. I realized I probably won't have a fire for the whole entire night, which that's okay. I just need one for tonight and then in the morning when I wake up. So far I should be good. So I'm gonna start setting up the fire. There's one. That's so exhausting. I'm gonna stick right here. I'm gonna have to work overtime. Like, imagine if you only had a little under an hour of daylight. I can do this in the dark, but it's not ideal. Let's take a break, get some water. We got some firewood that might work. That's a lot of work. About halfway there. Jeez. Almost done. Almost done. There we go, I'm at the end. I'm at the end. Yep. Oh my gosh. I did it. Let's go. This should last me a good 2 hours on the fire pit. So I'm pretty stoked about this. Wow. Look at those mountains. That is beautiful. Oh yeah, the cows. If you want to see the cows I was talking about, they're right over there. You see them. Looks like I'm gonna have to start the fire soon. Just so exhausted from cutting that giant chunk of wood off, but that'll give me a good 2 hours, hopefully. Now that we got the firewood, I'm gonna construct the fire. So I'm gonna bring that giant piece over and start making a fire. Alright, this is what I got for some kindling. Now these pine needles will be great if we get some of this. Yeah, so actually, I don't want these green ones. I want these yellow ones. Okay, so get some lint. I honestly only need like that much. I would use my flint and steel and magnesium, but it's getting pretty dark, so I better just use a lighter. Oh yeah, that lit right on fire. You can see that. Yeah, it's burning. So in my last video, I camped up in the mountains, and it was so hard to get a fire going just because everything was wet. It's a lot more dry out here because we're basically in a desert. The only reason there's trees out here is because it snows. Nice. Uh-oh. That should catch. There we go. Starting to catch. Start putting more rocks around it. So I really do not want to be responsible for starting a fire out here, other than in my fire pit. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Got a nice fire going. I'm just gonna lay that right here. Put on the side of it. It's actually starting to go out a bit, so I'm gonna grab some of these and put that on there. There we go. There we go. Really don't want this fire to die on me. that should be good for now. There's a good one. You can go. It's a big boy. Alright, well, kind of built a wall right here. I think it should work well. I kind of want to hold off on putting this big one on. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Got the coyotes out. I'm not too concerned about the coyotes. They might try to come get my food, but I am going to put it up in a tree. I also am aware that there might be mountain lions in the area. Would guess that there's not a lot because there's cows out here. And if there's cows, there's probably not. I don't know, I've just never done a solo trip before. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be okay. Thought in the back of my mind, like, wow, like I'm really alone out here. Most animals think humans are scary, so that is good. Tall Homo sapien, I should be good, right? I guess I gotta just look for firewood, but I do want to set up my shelter. I think I'm gonna go right next to the fire here. Just so I have that extra level of comfort. It's obviously dark now. There's not much wood I can find in the dark. Yeah, this fire's about to go out. Fire's back up and running. Really not gonna survive on this firewood for tonight, so